Hi, Jan. We talked about your number generator. I'll show you the number generator I'm using right now. I actually wrote this during BuildSpace. I was collecting data, and then I realized collecting data was taking too long, and I really just wanted to test my tool. So I made this to auto-generate data. You're supposed to feed it in a value, like a single value, and it puts out basically columns as a sine wave. But it's got like a big jump on it, so that the sine wave is actually not very pronounced, and it roughly approximates a column that is the height that you're feeding in. It's a column with a fancy little wave on top if you're paying attention. So this is that number generator. What's up, man? Okay, so it starts with linspace. It's really all about create Y data. That's where everything's happening. So you have X data and Y data. X data is defined up here. And then you give it names, and the field names are point and score, and there's a reason for that. And I'm not going to explain it right now. Yep, so you get 2 columns of data. I need more. I need 7. Once I have 7, then I can start showing you 7D images and doing that sort of analysis with export. This is about data shelf life. That's what we're buying here. Data shelf life. We cannot outperform an animation. We cannot outperform in terms of dynamic performance, like analysis. We can do summary statistics is a great solution. Just standard summary statistics, and if someone asks for something else, we can actually add it as a plugin, and you can choose what summary statistics pop up, but you have to be able to anticipate them. And hypothetically, you could feed in like some curve fitting as a generic, like, okay, do this with everything, but it won't be able to compute after you send. So it really can't consider the data. I mean, hypothetically, you could add an algorithm for it to consider data on the fly. That would be interesting. But basically, this is what we have. So that's the number generator, and I'm going to work on making 7D data. When I succeed at that, I will send you a visual model, and we can talk about it. And then we see where else we can go. Because right now, my major limitation is how is the model primed to expand, but it hasn't yet expanded. I've put in a lot of ways to prime it to expand. And I really think it's time to yank those cords and see what happens. And then there's ways where it's really not easy to expand. Like, for example, text. Touching text is a problem. I need to come up with one generic text setting, and that will be it. And I think small axes titles is fine. Let's just make the axes standard. Yes, we can hide it. Actually, the consumer can hide it as they consume the product. So that's their choice. We'll build it in because it has to ship static. Anyways, I hope all this makes sense. If it doesn't, that's okay too. We can talk about it. But yeah, man, am excited, Jan, to look more at your number generator and other spreadsheet tools. It could become an interesting way to drive this. That could become a really interesting dashboard for people to feed in controls to this program. Because if I'm saying it's hard to control, well, what if you let an AI run all the toggles for you? Just run voice commands. All right, well, I gotta go, man. I'll talk to you later. Bye.